Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today we have a special show where we have the artisans that are going to be at the upcoming ABV Barrel Shop Bourbon Artisan Festival. We have the release of the names, should be pretty cool. My name is Steve Akeley, joined by Darren McCroy here at the ABV Barrel Shop at the Tasting Bar. What's going on, Darren?
Nothing. What's going on with you, Steve?
Not much, man. This is exciting. So this is going to be the first look at who's attending this and, what we can expect. We're going to introduce the audience to these folks and what it'll be like being here. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we've got it all wrapped up. There's one that we're still working on. We're hoping maybe to get some information, maybe even later today. So so it's a baked good, and we hope that will be part of this. But we'll get to all talking about the festival after the break. For right now, you said there's something you want to talk about. What is that, sir?
So I took my nephew and my brother-in-law to see the new Jurassic World movie the other day. And I would like to know your relationship with the Jurassic Park movies, if you've seen any of them, if you would go to Jurassic Park, just everything related to Jurassic Park and how it relates to you.
I think I've seen every one up until this one at the theater. Because I went, I saw the original Jurassic Park when it came out, loved it,
and then at the theater that had to be so cool.
Yeah, exactly. Then I saw the 2 follow-ups from that, and then we fast forward because then there's like a break, and then but then I have a daughter, and then she gets into it, and so then I saw the next ones with her. I'm kind of up to speed. I'm so out of the loop now, though. I didn't even know. I heard that they're working on one of those. I didn't know it's out right now. So that surprised me.
So there's really no park in this one.
Okay.
Dinosaurs just now live around the equator, and humans don't go there, and so they go there to try and get some DNA for medical purposes to research them. And so it's dinosaurs actually just being wild dinosaurs.
Okay.
And it makes it terrifying. It's like within the first 15 minutes, I was like, okay, I think my nephew's going to want to leave, but he stuck it out. Really? It was there was a big monosaur that was trying to eat people, crashing boats. It was crazy. But so you've been a fan?
Been a fan, yes, absolutely.
Was seeing the first one just an amazing theater experience?
It really was an amazing theater experience. The technology was ahead of its time. Now, if we look back, it probably doesn't hold up as well as what they do today. But I think for at the time, it was just cool to see, and the idea of it, because it was all that stuff too. DNA and the idea of making copies of things that are extinct was relatively new on the scene. So this idea of what could we do with dinosaurs was certainly out there and different than it is today. So and I think that one was certainly well put together for sure.
So there's usually 2 camps. There's Jurassic Park people that like Jurassic Park a little bit better, and then Jaws. Which side of the bridge would you say you're on?
Oh, geez.
Both great movies.
I like both of them, yeah.
For different reasons, but they always get lumped together.
Yeah. I would say if I had to pick best movie out of all of them, the first Jaws is the best movie.
Yeah.
Now, there's a significant fall off on all the other movies in the Jaws franchise. So the franchise kind of stinks, actually. And again, the Jaws movie doesn't hold up because, again, the special effects, because now you're going back to the 70s.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily hold up, but it was a great movie, again, for its time. I love that movie. I still love it today for what it is.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best individual movie of the whole bunch. But overall, if you're talking about series, I think the Jurassic series is better.
I forget that there's a Jaws anything else because my brain just blocks that
2,
out, right?
Jaws 3D.
Yeah.
So
they get absurd.
Yeah, we go to Pensacola Beach and they film some of that stuff down there, so we always kind of like that too. So
nice.
Yeah. So which is kind of cool. So, but yeah, I'm a big Jaws fan. I've got a couple Jaws shirts and stuff like that. I do have a Jurassic Park shirt too, though. I forgot about that. So I do have a Jurassic Park. So I'm a fan of both.
Yeah, they're both great movies. And so then the final of the series of questions I asked about Jurassic Park, would you go if there was a place on an island where they're like, hey, dinosaurs are back alive, and it is to the scale that Jurassic Park, like, you can drive through the fields. Right. Are you going?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm old enough now. I made it as far as I need to go, so I can enjoy some fun stuff. And if it doesn't work out in the end, it's been a good run.
Okay, so I would agree with you. I don't think I could say no to going to see dinosaurs. Right? Like, it is just a spectacular thing that if we ever get to that point,
right,
I will be first in line. Probably not, but I'll be in line on the earlier end. If shit hits the fan like it does in every movie, are you trying to run, or are you just getting eaten?
I can't run, so I would just have to accept my fate. Let's say
you just see like them like slamming doors all the time. Like, I think I'm good. Like, I think that's too much of a fight. Dying by dinosaur. Is there a better thing to have on your tombstone of a body that's not buried there?
Yeah. I would definitely want that depicted on there. I would want me getting chewed up on the tombstone for sure.
So, if you had to be taken out by a dinosaur, you going T-Rex?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. T-Rexes.
I think I like the raptors. I know it's probably not a pleasant experience getting ripped apart by 7 raptors at once.
Right.
But I think it would be.
I'm old school, so I like the T-Rex for sure. So yeah, but the raptors, I get it. Jurassic Park turned those into what they are today.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, totally. So that's pretty cool. McNew always said that, like, if there was a zombie apocalypse, that she would just accept the fate. And if you're with her, during this, you can go ahead and she'll just take, because they're slow moving. So if they have one to eat, they're all going to feed on that one. You can then get away. And she always said she would do that. I think I'd have the same thing with the dinosaurs. I think I would do okay, actually, in a world with the zombies.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be afraid of them, and I like shooting guns, so I could handle a lot of the zombies. So
and according to
I wouldn't mind
Jurassic Park lore, guns really don't do much to the dinosaurs.
Exactly. So
yeah, there was a guy in this latest movie that emptied like a whole clip and then some into a dinosaur, and the dinosaur just like blinked, and it was like, yeah, okay, I guess I don't know what you do to beat up a dinosaur. I don't think that exists.
Yeah, I don't know. Electric prod, some sort of thing. I don't know. It's tough to think about. So yeah, there you go.
I would much rather have a zombie apocalypse than a dinosaur apocalypse.
So today, before we go out to our show here today, we have a special pour, don't we?
Yes, we do. So this is our tornado survivors pick from. So there were 7 people here at the ABV Barrel Shop when that tornado came through March 14th.
Yes,
and we took them all down there and did a barrel pick and ended up deciding on this lovely 100% rye. This was one of the earliest barrel picks we've ever done for the shop, I'm sure.
Yes.
It started at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
An hour away from where everyone lived. But
yeah, let's give this thing a taste. Here we go. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's delightful. It really is.
If you like rye at all, you like that bottle. That is just a rye drinker's rye.
Yeah. It flavor evolves across the palate, which is nice. Ends with a great spice, but really up front it's like fruity pebbles. I mean, it's really, really good. So got to check this one out if you're in the store. So there you go. All right, what we'll do next, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, it's time to announce our bourbon artisans that will be at the Bourbon Artisan Festival here at the ABV Barrel Shop on November 1st. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
I'm Pepper Roth, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's Stephen Darren. We're here at the ABV Barrel Shop, sitting at the tasting bar, and let's run through these. So we have 1 dozen vendors set up. I believe it's 12, and then we're looking at the 13th. Again, we're not going to say who it is or anything like that because we don't know for sure. They're trying to get their schedule down, but we want to get someone with baked goods. So if that doesn't work out, we will pursue a couple of other people that do make things with bourbon. So. Yeah.
So last year, this festival was the first time that we had it.
Yes.
And it's kind of a kickoff to the Christmas season, right?
Yes, it is.
Early on in November, this time is the first weekend in November.
Yeah, we decided we would do it the first Saturday of November. And this year it happens to fall on the 1st of November.
Yeah.
So this will be the earliest it can be. So it's just how it worked out this year.
Yeah. And we had a bunch of awesome people there last year, but it's not all the same people coming back, right?
We decided, and again, nothing wrong with the vendors that we had last year, but we felt like to have a showcase of 12 or 13 different artisans to have the exact same 12 or 13. Well, you bought gifts and things like that from them last year, but it's probably good to look at some other ones. And again, not that we wouldn't bring the other ones back, but you wait a little bit of time and then you bring them back maybe the year after that. So we'll see how that goes. But here are the ones, and I'm trying to see if how many we got. 1, 2, 3 that are the same.
Okay.
So we'll
Van Hazen's cheesecakes.
Yes. Yeah.
Will be back. They were a hit last year. They were awesome.
They were a hit last year, and it makes some sense to bring them in, particularly because what they do. So Ty Van Housen, he makes amazing cheesecakes, and they're different than anywhere else. But he also will take orders for you for the holidays. So whether you've got a Thanksgiving party or a Christmas party, and you want to get cheesecakes for those, he'll actually bring them down and deliver them to the ABV Barrel Shop. You can pick them up here.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool. So
awesome guy.
Yeah.
Awesome cheesecakes.
Yes, he uses some of our whiskey in his cheesecake, so he has bourbon. And then again, all these artisans, they have to be related somehow to bourbon, but then they can also bring the other stuff that they do. So it's not all bourbon-based cheesecakes or anything like that. He'll have, whatever other cheesecakes he does, he'll have those available to taste and to buy as well. So pretty cool. So and with him, you can buy stuff that day. He'll have inventory you can buy and take with you, or you can place pre-orders for stuff during the holidays. It's kind of cool. The next one we're going to talk about is Odo Oak. So Odo Oak is the bourbon-based colognes / perfumes that is put together by Jackie Zykan. Jackie is not going to be able to make it, but her number one customer is a good friend of ours, Justine Mays, and Justine's going to be manning that booth. And we're going to have a meeting with Jackie before this event where she's going to go over Justine and what to do, and she's going to get Justine some promotional material, and we'll have everything that they carry. We don't have it in the store right now, but we will have it in time for the Bourbon Artisan Festival, so you'll see the complete line of new things.
And there's a new line coming out. That's kind of why we haven't done anything yet, because it should be coming out, I think, October.
Yeah, so that will be part of
fall
this.
Sets.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool, and yes, so very much looking forward to that. The next one is a spice company called Bigfoot Wing Dust. And again, you got the Bourbon Sasquatch. I've got the event, and I thought it was perfect to bring them in. This is out of Columbia, Missouri, so small spice company, and very excited about it. So,
I guess they do a lot of rubs and stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that, all that kind of stuff. You might, for those of you that are out with your smoker, maybe your Thanksgiving turkey or something like that, there'll be all kinds of different spices that you can sample there and then purchase.
And also, like, seasonings are a great thing for stockings, for like the gift aspect of this. Like, there's not much better to put in someone's stocking that has a smoker than a new seasoning to use. Yeah,
absolutely. The next one is Waterfall Glen Soap Company. So this is a homemade soap company. They do have a bourbon line that uses Old Monroe. Nice. Here locally, we know Adam Stump. You might know him as Stumpy Spirits if you're not putting that connection together. It's now evolved where that's the name. Same owners though, and but they've got a full line. Probably he might have more individual items than anybody else. He's probably got 40 different types of soaps that he has there. Again, great stocking stuffers, all different kinds of scents and things like that, and really well done. I mean, I bought a bunch of them last year. The Warden bought a bunch, so we have our own soaps, and there's some holiday theme ones too. So if you want peppermint or something like that for the holidays, you can get that. But then there's also just regular, different ones that you can get as well. So,
yeah. And like, just all the time, he's sold at Old Monroe's new gift shop. He has displays there and stuff like that, too. So
absolutely.
The whiskey-scented ones.
Yep. The next one is Mole Creative Design. So Dominic Mole, he is a firefighter, local guy here in St. Louis, and he has been doing things, and he does kind of large-scale stuff, whether it's, Adirondack chairs or,
Tables. He makes really cool, like, bar height tables.
He was doing, like, small Christmas trees last year. I think he sold out of those. He sold out halfway through our event last year. Had to get more stuff brought in.
Yeah. So. And Dominic is an awesome guy. Comes in and drinks whiskey.
Yep.
Really awesome guy and really talented with what he can build. He has a lot to offer.
Yep. Yeah.
And he also does little knickknacks, too, and all sorts of things. He really, if it's barrel or wood focused, he does it. He
kind of does it, yeah. He's got sports team stuff, all kinds of stuff. So, people really like him. Southside Alchemy, so that is, you're talking about drink mixers and things like that. So, if you're looking to mix some things up, this is a local-owned company, and you'll be able to taste some cocktails and things like that made with his stuff. So, which is pretty cool. He had our our event for him last year, he was here. He's one of the ones that was here last year. It was like his number one event of the year, which is crazy to me because these folks do really big festivals and stuff like that. But it's a testament to our people. They come ready to shop, so it's kind of a cool thing. The next one is also related to our old friends at Old Monroe, the former Stumpies.
Yes.
Faceless hot sauce. So that's a hot sauce, and again, there's other flavors too. It's not the only one, but he does have a bourbon-based hot sauce, and he's going to be here.
Yeah, and it's a blueberry something hot sauce glaze. I don't remember the exact wording. I actually sent it to you when I was over there.
Yeah.
I was like, I think we need this guy.
Yeah.
And then he has like, I think it's 15 different other ones besides the bourbon one.
Yeah.
Of different hot sauces.
This guy is like, if you're from St. Louis, he's like a kind of well-known chef in the area, and he does this. So he works at Roberto's Trattoria and then also Missouri Athletic Club.
Yes.
So I think he's chef at those two places, which is kind of big time, actually.
Yeah, it is really big time.
Yeah, so we're going to be lucky to have him here, and that's a great product. And I like hot sauce anyway, so I'll probably end up buying all of the ones he's got. So.
The best part about hot sauces is trying new hot sauces.
Right.
Like, it 100% is.
Yeah.
Like, I have my old go-tos, but I love exploring and finding different ones. I think he's a perfect fit for this.
Yep. We have a second person who makes crafts with barrels and stuff like that. It's Chris Tobin. So he's been a long-time ABV Network Crew Club member, and it's something that in his retirement that he's started doing, building things and crafting things out of that. And he's going to have all that kind of stuff.
He's done all of our staves that we've done as promotional releases and stuff.
Our Flightboard promotional ones that we've done, he's done all those. So he'll have a full line. Again, it's different stuff than Dominic, which is pretty cool. So we'll have two of them lined up. This next one is a new one to us, which is pretty cool. They're out of Edwardsville, Illinois, so greater St. Louis area, the metro. I went to college in Edwardsville, Illinois. Fathead barbecue sauce. And these guys look like they have some really good award-winning sauces and stuff like that. One of them is a whiskey-based sauce, and then they have a full line of other ones. And really looking forward to having them here. And again, people can taste that stuff and then buy whatever they want. So, yeah.
Sounds like we have great gifts coming in for smokers, which honestly is a big part of our clientele anyway.
Absolutely, absolutely. Then we've got Villainous Grounds Coffee Roasters, and they do, of course, we're talking they have a full line of coffee that they do, but one of them is a bourbon barrel-aged one, and they'll have that as well as all the ones that they do, so it's an opportunity to get some new coffee. They are in Perryville, Missouri, so a little bit further south. I don't know, you hear us talk about Cape Girardeau a lot. They're kind of down that way, down off of Highway 55, so that's the highway that we're on, just a little further south from us. So, pretty exciting to have them in the mix. Then we've got mother-daughter woodturners. Oh, so we've got Tara Primo and her daughter Margot. They've started a hobby several years ago where they make pens and all that kind of stuff that you can make with a lathe.
I did not know this.
Yeah, and she was showing me some of the stuff. It's actually really cool.
Awesome.
So they're going to be, this is the first show that they've ever done, which is kind of cool. And they're going to be debuting all that their stuff. So you're talking about some really great gifts for the bourbon fans and stuff like that. So
awesome.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was one of the. This is the first time I've seen this list too. So
I've been working on it behind the scenes. So how I've been talking with Darren about others. I was like, because this is for us. It is about finding new ones to bring in because we don't want the exact same stuff we had last year. And there's not a place where you can go to. It's be like, here's all the bourbon artisans in your area. You got to search this stuff out yourself.
Yeah,
and then you also have to convince them, hey, we're doing an event. It's like 150 people, but believe me, it's the right 150. But it actually really is. But so that's part of it. Then the last one, and again, we have one more that's on the hook that we'll see if we can reel in. We're going to try to do that tonight, actually. Again, a baked goods line.
We also have a pretty good backup plan, though, if this one falls through.
Yeah, so we got two. We got two, so it's going to happen. The last one is Candles by Clayton. So again, one of our customers that has started getting into making candles out of old bourbon bottles, many of them from the shop here. Is going to sell. Again, first time he's ever done an event like that. He's been selling some candles. But this is going to be the first time he's doing any sort of festival or things like that. So
it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for him. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a good day for him.
And Clayton's just an awesome dude. And he can cut the candles really well, too. Like, he doesn't shatter them, because I had him make me a candle with an empty bottle of the first Boxing Bear. And so that bottle was the first barrel pick I ever went to, the first distillery I ever went to. And
like, don't ruin this.
Yeah, and it was my numbered bottle.
Okay.
And it came back in perfectly good shape. And I only had 2 of my numbered bottles when I was in the syndicate, and that was one of them.
That's cool. The Warden has a Halloween-themed wine she wants to get to, so Clayton sounds like the right guy. Dave Hogenmiller was in the industry for a while. He retired, though.
Yeah.
And he had a problem where
he'd
break the bottles.
For him.
Yeah, he would actually break the bottles. So he decided he would just take his pension and retire. So he is now.
He was more in the glass confetti business rather than the glass cutting business.
Yes, but that's it. That's a look at the. Of course, let's not forget that we will have Kanoa's Hawaiian Grill here. We have a great relationship with them. Our relationship with Kanoa's Hawaiian Grill is amazing. They are blowing up. After winning the award for best in Jefferson County, that was big for them. It gets their name out there. But they're recently on Channel 5 News here, and one of those things they have like in the afternoon where they do like 6 or 7 different segments with you. You know, they're on the news in the morning. Then they have the afternoon show.
Yep.
So they got all kinds of airtime, and they said their 2026 calendar is filling up. So they called us. They reached out and said, "Hey, we need your festivals for 2026." So we're outlined for everything in 2026.
Yep.
So which is
great.
Pretty cool.
Because that is the best part of the festival. I don't care what goes on next week. Even with our anniversary festival, best part is Kanoa's. It is just so good.
Yes. The last 2 times, though, I got robbed. I didn't get the Kahlua pig. I got in too late, so I'm going to eat lunch earlier this next time. The cool thing is they were doing kind of a test on their new truck, and they're going to have even more of everything.
Yeah, they have the capacity and the space now to keep up with us.
Yeah, so which is cool. So
yeah.
We're pretty excited.
Their new food truck has a porch.
It does. It's got like a porch seating area that you can hang out on, so it's cool. So I'm excited for them because, first of all, they're great people, and it's not just because they're nice and great people that we love it. We love because the food is amazing.
Yeah,
and it's different.
I always say if I win the lottery, I am paying him to park at the end of my driveway. that is all that is the most thing. I'm gonna live in the same house. Just gonna pay him to park at the end of the driveway,
and you can just come strolling out whenever you feel like getting some Kanoas. So yeah,
it would not be good for my waistline, but I would enjoy the hell out of it.
Yeah. So very cool stuff. That is our Bourbon Artisan Festival. You can sign up for that over at abvbarrelshop.com. Click on classes and events. There's 4 time slots, so you get 90 minutes. And not only do you get everything that we talked about today, all the vendors there, we will have some of our barrel picks available to sample while you're shopping. So we'll be over there pouring. We'll have a table set up where we can pour. We'll also open up our vault where you can buy some of our vintage whiskey, things that we've had in the past. And then last but not least, we have a barrel pick we're going to be doing.
We have a special thing coming in. We're not really willing to say what it is yet, but it's going to be cool.
We have a special barrel pick lined out for attendees of the festival. And we had a big one last year, and I think we're going to even top it this year. So it should be good stuff. So you definitely want to sign up for this. The cost is only $5. I mean, the barrier to entry is not really there. We have a deal. Don't forget, if you're listening to this, you're out of town, you want to come in town, that's okay. We have a deal. $98, I think, is our hotel rate. So it's just within walking distance of the shop here. Very, very close, just right up the hill, and at the Pear Tree. And that is also available if you click on hotel on abvbarrelshop.com. It has information how to get that rate. So very cool stuff. So that's going to do it for today. Darren, where can people find you?
You can find me here on November 1st for this awesome Bourbon Artisan Festival and on the Bourbon Adventures.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, come by and see us. The ABV Barrel Shop, we talked about it a couple times. That's where you can get your tickets. That's where you can check out the hotel information. And also, sign up for our email distribution. Again, abvbarrelshop.com. You want to get involved in the show? You can do that in a couple ways. First of all, give us a 5-star review with comments. It helps new people find the show. That's important to us. And last but not least, head over to patreon.com/the ABV Network. That'll do it for today. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.